Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for your time for joining us today. So I'm Jane from the Inside Sales. We have Natalie also from Inside Sales and also Fiza from our marketing team. So today webinar we'll be talking about MikroTik, the Duke. So if we will pass the floor to our engineer. So if you have any question, you may leave down your question in our chat box. We will reply to you shortly. Thank you. Mr. Harris, are you ready for the webinar? Sorry, there's some technical problem. Harris, are you ready for the presentation? Okay, I'm so sorry for that. We have some technical problem at the moment. Maybe we have to wait for a moment.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry for the delay. So can we start
Can we
the
take the floor?
okay. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Haris. I'm a network engineer at Synco. So as mentioned before, today our topic is on introduction of the Dude. So what exactly is the Dude? So the Dude is a free application by MikroTik, which can dramatically improve the way we manage the network environment. It will automatically scan all devices within specified subnets, draw a layout of a map of the network, and also it can monitor services of your devices and execute actions based on device state changes. So not only we can monitor the devices, we can also manage them, such as mass upgrading router OS devices, configuring them right from within the DUT interface, and run several network monitoring tools. So there are certain requirements that are needed to be able to run the DUT. So here is the requirements for the client, meaning that the application that is needed to be installed on the user's device so that it can see the network diagrams. So the DUT client should run on pretty much all of Windows versions starting from Windows XP. The client program does not require much resources, so it's a low spec Windows computer. For monitoring needs, will do just fine. However, there are certain things to consider. The disk space on router board, it is not recommended to install the DUT on small MikroTik devices because it requires CPU processing and it will eat up space there. So it's also recommended to do regular backups and also make sure that the MikroTik is on using a secure mode. So here are the system requirements for the server package. So router OS needs to be version 6.34 or newer, and it is important that the DUT and also the router OS of the MikroTik needs to be on the same version. So let's say your MikroTik is running 6.48, then the DUT also needs to be on a 6.48 version. And on the hardware level, there are certain architectures that are only the DUT are only applicable to those devices. So these are TILE devices, ARM devices, and MMIPS devices. So if you have a MikroTik, if you check when you log in into the Winbox, at the top left of the Winbox, it will show the architecture type of the MikroTik device. So if those architecture are the one listed here, which are TILE, ARM, and MMIPS, then it means that um, you can run the DUT server and also you can run the DUT client. So here is the installation process. So first of all, you need to download the client application and server package in MikroTik software download page. So the client application is going to be installed on the PC and the server package will be installed on the MikroTik itself. So what we need to do on the server side, which is the MikroTik side, which is we need to upload the DUT .mpk package to the router OS host. And after we uploaded the package, all we need to do is to reboot the MikroTik. And then we enable or disable the server using command /DUT set enable equals to yes or no. So after that, we can just check if the DUT server is up and running with a command with /DUT print. So it will print out the status of the server, the DUT server. So by default, all the DUT data is stored on a system disk. If you wish to change its location to use this command, so for more info on how to work with attached storage, please check this wiki article. Now, after that, we are up and running. So just connect the DUT client and start working. So this is the client side. So Windows client is at the moment considered main viewing management interface for the DUT server. So after we install the software by following steps through the software installation wizard, we can see that the client shortcuts are now added. And now we just open the client and connect to the DUT server host. So the host device admin credentials to access the server. So starting with version 6.38, the Dude server is viewable and configurable also through Router OS web interface. So just enter your server host device IP address in the browser and log into interface. Then on the left side menu, you can get into the Dude configuration section. So this is for the Winbox interface. So same as before, after version 6.38, we can the Dude server is running. You will need Winbox that is at least 3.7 or newer build. So after you log in into the Dude server host, you will still be on the left side, on the right side menu selection panel. So here is the Dude client. So we just connect to the MikroTik server host using the same server IP and also the same admin credentials. So after we connect, we can, when accessing the Dude server for the first time, a pop-up will show with a device discovery window will jump out. So now it's up to you if you want to perform automatic scan of your networks or manually add devices yourself. So on here, we can scan the subnet. So let's say based on this image is a 10.5.104.0/24. So we will scan all devices that are in the subnet. So after the scanning process has finished, so this is what it will show. So the MikroTik, so this is the network diagram that the Dude will generate. So all of these devices are in the same subnet as the MikroTik. So the Dude also has SNMP support, meaning it can monitor non-MikroTik network element as long as the SNMP is enabled. So it can only monitor, it cannot manage. So to monitor router OS devices, SNMP is not mandatory. So here is to set up a network element. So adding a network element on the Dude. So here is a network discovery. So we can add many devices automatically. This is an example of a spectral scan. So for additional information, you can search up wiki.mikrotik.com or the forum page forum.mikrotik.com. And also, if you still want to understand more, you can reach out to support@mikrotik.com. So that is the end of the presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hi, is there any question from the floor?
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Khalil. Okay, so the dude is meant for monitoring or what actually?
Yes, it's meant for monitoring.
Do you have any sample that is currently working that maybe we can see how does it work instead
Um,
of just reading the presentation?
right now, we don't have any because we have a MikroTik devices that can support the Dude, but it's currently running, so I can't really show the a live configuration. So to answer your question, no, I don't have any examples right now.
Okay. However, if let's say I want to download the package, where can I download the dude app?
You can download it from the MikroTik download page
Oh, okay.
on the software tab.
So I need to install the Dude into my router, or I just
Yes,
can
after
simply
you after you download it, all you need to do is drag the downloaded file into the files of the into the package folder of the MikroTik and then reboot it. But you need to make sure that your MikroTik is compatible with the Dude.
Okay, I have this RB4011. Does it compatible?
Uh, RB4011. Hold on, yeah. If you can you access it right now?
Yeah, yeah. Using the
Uh,
Winbox.
okay, so if you go to System
Mm-hmm.
and then under Resources,
Resources, okay.
so it will show the architecture type.
ARM, ARM.
So yeah, so ARM can support the dude.
Okay. So now I already installed the Dude. So what's that? Just turn on and install the what? The package inside the so the router or what?
Yeah, in the router. Yep.
Okay. The package itself is where actually. I mean I go to the MikroTik website, router or S7, and there is a general tab say the Dude
It's
client, but I
under
don't see the Dude for
router
the.
S version 6.
Oh,
It's on under version 6.
so if let's say I'm on router 7, is it still compatible?
No, no. It needs to be on the same. The dude server
Oh,
and the marketing needs to be on the same
so
version.
means that it needs on the router 6 only. 7
Ye-
is still not supported.
Yes, yes.
Oh, no wonder. Oh yeah, I don't see. Hmm. Okay, then I cannot test. Okay, it's okay. And
So
I
if
thought it's
if you
on the 7.
yeah, it's not yet on the same because 7 is relatively new lah. Because most devices are still on version 6.
Mm-hmm.
Most lah.
Living in country age, ma. Okay, I think I don't have any further question. Since I cannot test, so I can't do anything. And I cannot downgrade my hardware because I want to be on latest.
Yeah.
There is one question from the floor. Is there any limit to monitor device? Number of device can it be monitored?
That depends on the router itself. So let's say if we have a 4 core router, so then it can monitor a lot more than compared to a 1 core router. So by if you look at in the documentation, there's no mentioning of any limits, but um, from experience, I believe that it depends on the router itself. So it varies from different router to different routers.
Is our engineer answered your question?
Yes, correct.
Any other question from the floor?
Yes, if you're a high end type, it should support a large number of devices to be mounted. Yes. Currently, there's no server version of the Dude. It's only a client app. So yeah.
Is there any other question? If there is no other question from the floor, So I think this is the end for our webinar today. So thank you for your time for joining us. We also have upcoming training, which is Keywire and Omaya. If you are interested, you may register from the link earlier. And looking forward to see you again. So if you have any sales inquiry, you may contact us at sales@synchroweb.com. Thank you for your time today. Thank you.